back with another video. Might as well become a daily vlog at this point. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reacting to / discussing Tom MacDonald's new song and music video, Brainwashed. You may be really happy or really mad upon hearing those words. The way I actually came to know of Tom MacDonald was through his music video for the song Snowflakes, because Blair White had said she would be in the video. I was expecting that reaction discussion video to get maybe 10 views. It's my most viewed video ever, and I gained a few subscribers from it. I'm grateful for it, because even just a few subscribers goes a long way, especially on YouTube. You know, I do intend to build this channel up, you know, however long it may take. The reactions to the video were 50-50, good and bad, which why am I not surprised? It's me. There were a lot of positive and productive comments and there was good constructive criticism on that video. Then there was just trolls who, you know, did not actually watch or listen to anything I said. Like, one person said I looked like an orc from Lord of the Rings. I could have commented back saying they look like Gollum, but what's the saying? The lion does not consort with the opinions of sheep. Yep, that's basically it. Anyway, I've continued listening to Tom's music. Many of his songs I enjoy, and 50-50 agree with the messages, which is the same thing with this new song. In many ways, it feels like a sequel to Snowflakes, which I enjoyed. I already listened and watched the music video, hence, you know, it's been a week since it was uploaded. I've been meaning to film this video a lot earlier, but just life. This is just going to be me discussing my opinions on the song lyrics and the messages, so I'm going to keep, you know, pausing whenever I decide to comment on certain lyrics. And you can agree with my opinion, and if you want to comment something positive or add to conversation, constructive criticism, you can do that. If you don't agree with anything I say, that's fine. If you're just going to comment something negative or something completely irrelevant without watching the video, guess what? You're still contributing views, sweetheart. Okay, and without further ado, let's get started.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke.
That's the truth right there.
Celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most?
Jesus, vaccines are such a weapon right now for literally everyone. Like, no matter the cause. I remember thinking that the fight and arguments would be going from the virus, then the masks, and then the vaccines. I feel like it's an argument about both that and the masks again. Like, those school board meetings are close to turning into WWE SmackDown. TV shows have been a thing for a while, though I do binge to distract myself from politics because I'm honestly tired of hearing about it. And not saying that politics are unimportant, I'm just removing myself from them because I'm finding them much too toxic right now. And I really honestly didn't do that in the beginning of the pandemic, but now I'm really just over it. Celebrities and gossip have always been used as a distraction, even more now. Although I will say that as far as celebrities goes, what's been going on with Britney Spears, I don't really consider that celebrity gossip. I view that as a human rights issue. It's just a little side note. As far as neat quotes go, I used to be obsessed with quotes when I was young. Now it takes a little bit more for me to actually have a connection with a quote that I'm reading. You know, all human life has meaning, no matter the colors of one's skin. Unfortunately, many human beings lack understanding of that. Not gonna name who, but I'm sure many of you can think of a few. Moving on.
But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month.
People really hate Caitlyn Jenner now, which I can understand not liking her. I don't love her, but I don't hate her either. And don't shit on Pride Month because I enjoy it very much and I'm part of LGBT, and I understand, you know, I can understand why some people think it's extra if it's a whole month, but when you're part of a group that was marginalized and you could basically literally be killed or arrested for just being who you are, yeah, I don't think a month is going to kill the rest of the year. Just saying.
You dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture.
Okay, I feel like people were very focused on that at one point. I'm not sure if any of you remember the video of the black woman confronting a white man for having braids on a college campus. That was a very strong reaction to what was called cultural appropriation. okay, anyone, as far as, you know, the lyrics right here, what he's talking about, anyone, literally any, I mean, not everyone you have to have a certain talent for, but people, anyone can rap. People of different backgrounds and ethnicities can rap. Just depends on what you're rapping, is how I feel about it. As far as braiding your hair, that has been an on and off topic of controversy for years. Some people care, some people don't. And, you know, everyone's, whatever your opinion on it is your opinion, but it'll probably continue to, you know, what's the word? It'll spark up and spark down every couple years.
Too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
Okay. Well, what is your definition? Okay, and you, I'm asking the audience, so what would you define as your definition of too white? And, you know, I don't think there's ever really been a universal or individual answer. There's been a lot of what I would say the accepted answers are, which I guess is what he's probably talking about in the video, but I think that's definitely a stereotype that many people think of. I mean, for some people, too white can be defined as someone that's rich and acts like they have everything they want. But yeah, if, you know, comment down below what your opinion of too white is, or what your definition is. I would actually be curious to see what your responses would be.
Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
I agree with that. Just because someone is part of a certain group, what politics or not, does not mean they're the very definition of the typical stereotype that may be associated with that group. Groups and labels, I feel, are used as weapons in modern day. When you separate, you create sides, you create allies and enemies, and someone always benefits in one way or another, no matter if it's peace or chaos.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us, but we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everyone's against them, it ain't you against me.
The world is changing. Sometimes I can't tell if it's for better or for worse, but I feel there is something big coming, bigger than what anyone even thinks might be coming. I don't know when, I don't know how. I just feel it that something else is coming, and the world is gonna change a lot more than it already has. I feel that deep in my heart. It's gonna be big. That much I know. That much I know.
Fake, woke, distract, and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden.
I feel like some people will actually say hi to the FBI agent that they probably think is watching them through the phone, whether they're playing around or being serious. But honestly, just if you really actually thought about it that seriously without trying to make a joke of it, it's quite scary. It is. Now, as far as Joe Biden goes, I'll be honest, he's not my favorite person at this moment. I'm hoping he will do better in the future, that, you know, I'm still trying to give him a chance. I guess it's just me being a little naive and hopeful, but we'll see.
Xanax for dinner, cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles.
I'm sorry, but I prefer that someone who used his platform to incite an insurrection not be allowed the power to incite another one. Sorry, not sorry. Missiles are still a threat, but how does it go? Oh yeah, dynamite comes in small packages, and sometimes they just happen to be quote-unquote human.
But you want people giving up the right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun?
I don't trust either one. Maybe if they could clean up and take out the trash, and actual people that are decent fucking human beings were in charge, I could. I don't think guns should be removed from everyone, but I do think certain people and only certain kinds of guns should be owned. Like, obviously, background checks. I don't think anyone who's a criminal should be allowed a gun. But also, I believe that you should not have an AR-15 in your home to protect you from an intruder. Just saying.
Like to reinforce the vid, their skin and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different, so the conflict is between us and never with the system.
We're all treated different based on certain characteristics, traits, etc. And that's where the war starts, when both sides notice it in one another. And yes, I do believe the government preys on that, but I do believe that culturally and ancestrally that treating others differently by the color of their skin has been done long before politics made it a pawn, and it is unfortunately unconsciously nurtured to us by us.
Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
That part is honestly my favorite part of the song, hands down, because of how much truth there is in that. And I don't know about you, but I feel like this song in particular has been very censored by the internet/media. Like when Snowflakes came out, I feel like that was more talked about, more noticed by mainstream media, and I feel like it was being, there was a lot of attention on multiple platforms about it. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this song is being kept from appearing because of how much truth is in it, which is very unfortunate, which is why I encourage you to listen to the song, listen to Tom, listen to his other music, and just truly listen to it and keep an open mind. Like, you definitely don't have to agree with everything. I don't agree with everything, but definitely keep an open mind. Make your own opinion after listening.
Won't let freedom die. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Like I said, this is such a powerful song, and my statements in this video are opinion, not fact. If you don't agree, that's completely fine. You have free will. Feel free to use it. If you have positive comments or constructive criticism, feel free to share if you like. If you are just here to make irrelevant comments, thanks for the views. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, whenever that may be, if you would like, you may like and subscribe. And remember to be kind to one another, and remember that no matter who you are loved and you are important. Bye.